Chris, Lazy, Alistair, Alan Blundell, Bang, CAD, Callum, Coomdoom, Dave, Dayrider Love, Elite, Fringe Starlin, Jake Gilbert, Jay, Young Ruben, JM1260, Koplopomal, Lucasone, MB68DK, Nick, Power Ukip, I really can't pronounce that one, Paul T. Ridecar, Russell, Squeak Gaming, The Stig. Well, welcome to The Stig. We have a celebrity among us. A Great Midget Gamer, The Mole Man, and Torchwood. And we'll notice that the Mole Men aren't here tonight. Right, so this scenario is the Harlem Shuffle. So let's have a quick, while we get going, we'll just have a quick look at it. Here we go. Look, alright, Yardmaster to CSX 1311. There's a cut of empty trash cars behind you on track 6. Couple up as soon as you're ready and deliver them to Harlem River Yard. The brakeman will guide you from now on. Over. Right, so we are going to go and get our... I don't need the map, they're right behind me. So let's just pop outside. It's a weird looking thing, isn't it? Right, so if you look, you can see there are 3 exhausts here, and this one's obviously doing something because the lid is up. Once we get going, you'll see that you can start multiple engines, and basically, as you throttle up the engine, so the other engines get started, which is what makes this thing quite efficient. If you're just moving the loco light like this, then you really don't need lots of power. Whereas if you let's just get coupled up. If you're hauling lots of wagons, then you may need more, and you're going a bit faster, then you need more power, so it fires the other engines up. So yes, it's very it allows a lot of flexibility. Emergency brake on the loco brake. Superb, excellent. Alright. So we've got the wagons. Right, so when we throttle up, let's just have a look at the at what goes on outside the loco. Now let's just check the point is okay. And we need to change that one and that one. Okay, we're going that way, so we don't want to change that one then. Change that one. And that will get us on the main line. So if I now throttle up, by the time we get there, that'll be clear open. So if you see the RPMs go up, eventually what you'll see is that one's just flicked open. So the second engine's just dynamically fired up. If I now throttle up to 100%, once the RPMs go up, you'll see the other one flick up. There she goes. So that means the third engine's just started, which you could hear. Now if I throttle all the way down, there's a delay. They don't throttle down immediately. That one's now powered down. There's a delay that's slightly longer on this one powering down. Nope. And there we go. Now we're left with the other engine again. So that's how this efficient loco works. It's very clever. Right, so we've got the green light. Now in the cab, fairly standard fare, but you've also got these extra lights down here. So this is the lights that tell you which ones are going on. So again, if I throttle up, you can see as the RPMs go up, the Genset 2 has just switched on, and then at some point Genset 3 will switch on. There you go. So that's the telling us that all the other motors are switching on. Right, so that's the basic outline of it. I suppose the one thing everybody's looking for is the so this is out today. So go ahead and pick it up. It's really nice switcher to use. It is a switcher. You can use it on. It is used on various longer distance runs, but primarily it's used on switching duties. Right, so let's just have another look around the cab, see what we've got here. So we've got in-cab signalling, since this is on the New York-New Haven route. Cab light, of course. So going down by Harlem River Line lead. This is downhill, so we're going to quite quickly find that we need brakes on this, I think. So welcome to some of the new folks that have just joined. Ed, MTSPN, Jay Glenn, and RCPD Chief, and Joe the Fish, BP Bill, Dave M84, Robert M, Gareth, and Ruben Train Freak, Cozy Dino, W Lon, P28 Eagle, Paul T, and the rest I've already said. There we go. Oh, there we go. I told you we'd be speeding if I wasn't paying attention. And even more so, I'm pressing the key into the chat window and not into anything useful like the game. Right, don't forget, after we've dropped off these cars, you'll need to manually set the switches when navigating around the yards. Right, so this isn't a particularly long scenario. It's a 40-minute scenario, so basically we're going to take these just down the road to Harlem, which is just up here is where we're heading. Looks like we're already set to go there. Slightly different to perhaps where you've been before. Mr. Overspeed maybe, but I'm going to blame that on the fact I've just got about half a thousand apostrophes now in the IRC window. Right, so let's just have a quick look outside again. Speeding again. Hey Ricky, your scenario is going to be coming up next after this one. So, how is everybody? What have you been playing in Train Sim? Have you been inspired to go and have a look at routes on Workshop? Class 380 on Garl, very good, Alan. You've been overshooting stations with the FL9 JM1260, fantastic. Cheeky gouger. Well, thanks for stopping by. Don't get in trouble. Bang, I don't know what your question was, remind me. So this is the Genset, as I've said earlier on. It's in CSX livery and scenarios are for the New York New Haven route. It's a US switcher. CSX ones would generally be found in this part of the world, in New York. There are other liveries available. Well, in the real world, there are other liveries where they run. So you could run a CSX one, not quite appropriately, but you can run them in Hobart Yard. I'm not sure what plans there are for doing the other liveries. How do you trigger Moobot? Only mods can do that, Bang. Well, that's going to make driving your fast car a bit of a problem, Fringe. There's a number of reasons for it, Joe, but one of them is because of the complexities of licensing. They're all different licenses, and what would happen is if you put all the liveries in one pack, then what would happen is effectively if any of the licenses had a problem for any reason, you'd lose the entire lot. Another reason is that when there were lots of liveries in one pack, one of the things that we found was that when you talk to the vast majority of people, they didn't even realise all those liveries were included in the pack, believe it or not. So yeah, it was why the sort of the wider idea was to try and use Marketplace and put extra liveries out. It's a challenge. That's all I say. It's a challenge. Welcome, Ninja Joker. Gauge lights. Alright, we want to have the cab light on. No, we'll leave the cab light off. Right, so we're just parking these wagons up here, and then we're going to have to do a little manoeuvre to get around the other wagons. Which two did you buy, more man? Right, so stopping here. Welcome, Ninja Joker and Sharkman. We'll do a giveaway after this scenario, huh? Brakeman, uncouple from the empty trash cars and head round via the North Lead track at Harlem Yard Lead 1 South to collect the full cut. Right, so we need to drop these ones off here. And then head over to North Lead, which is in front of us, except it isn't quite, because if I remember rightly, the point isn't set for me. That's North Lead up there, good. So it's got two engines fired up because I'm being a bit lead-footed. Not quite sure I follow the question there, Lazy, but if you're saying, is this route, does this loco run on New York, New Haven? Yes. And if you want to run the included scenarios, then you do need the route. If you don't need to, if you're not bothered about running the included scenarios, you can obviously quick drive it anywhere you like. You don't need to have it unless you want to run the scenarios. But why wouldn't you have it? It's such an amazing route. I'm only slightly biased. Right, so we're going there, so we need to change that point there. Sorry, switch. We're in America. They're called switches. Stop calling them points. And then we're going to stop on that line there, which means I need that switch. And now we're all set. Right. In fact, what I'm going to do is switch over, get in the other cab. Yeah, I found there was a dodgy light bulb, and I wonder if the flickering light was causing the green screen lots of trouble. So welcome to Ribbon Sandwich, Tetracoids, Jay Gilbert, DTG Steve, Illuminati Hesky, and Curly Price Gaming. Welcome to the channel this evening. Hey Loz14, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. So we're stopping here at Leeds South. Yes, Jake, this one and the 67 will both be getting uploaded to YouTube as normal, and they will they go up tonight? I don't know if they'll get up tonight, but they'll certainly be up tomorrow morning. French styling? No, it's not freight train night to night. It's a 67, I think, on a sleeper service. Which last time I checked had coaches and people. Oh, come on, more man, I want to sleep. Freight night. Yeah, that's not actually a bad idea, Bang. We'll need to have a passenger night as well, of course, although that's not uncommon. Right, as soon as we're in the lead siding, we can stop and change directions. Yeah, we've cleared the point, so we can stop. like that squeal as it stops. That's pretty cool. Right, and now we're going to go back and couple to that siding there, which means we need to cross on that switch and cross on that switch, and that should get us where we need to go. Set the road for the full cut of cars located on track 2. My face cam is indeed frozen, isn't it? I'm having USB problems, I think. Can everyone hear me still? Yes, everyone can hear me. Oh, that's good. I think the face cam is just going to have to... let's just get rid of the face cam, shall we? Boing! Right, face cam is gone. I'm not going to stop the stream just to get the face cam back. Right. I think what I like most, I have to say, is the way that you can see the engine switching on and off through the the exhaust lids going up and down the covers. It's just a really nice touch. Hey there, Jimbo, Nick, Steve Van Epps, Lazy, and Nick. Welcome back this evening. Right, so that was where we brought the wagons in. We're going to cross over again and head over into yard 2 and get the loaded wagons, and then we're bringing them back. There you go, Ed. I'm even using the loco brake. Now, how about that, eh? Wiry Podge, Joshua, CSX Boy, CAD, and Joltini, welcome to the channel this evening. I may have slowed down too much. And it's showing the wrong thing. I didn't realise it was on that much. Right, come on. Whack into those wagons. Be mean. Right. Now we're going by Harlem Riverline lead, which takes us back out that way. So let's just make sure our points are all set the way we want to go. Yep, that's good. And that's taking us back in, and we're dropping off in... Where's yard 3? So we actually need to come in on that road. That's track 3. Track 3, good, we're all set. Oh, the other engine's kicked in. Oh yeah, so Air Lazy. So if you've got when you get New York, New Haven, you can run on. We can run anywhere you like, but the quick drives only go from Penn to New Haven. If you get the M8 or the P32 ACDM, that comes with quick drive, which extend the quick drive facility. There's certainly nothing stopping you downloading scenarios and putting other locos on those lines. So. Running the SD40 if you wish to into Grand Central Terminal, if I know Dark likes to do. So the lines are all there and they're fully accessible. The quick drive just isn't there for them because as it comes in the pack, there's no locos for them. I've switched the cam off. So a couple of us just asked why did I switch the cam off. It's been switched off because it froze, and I probably need to unplug it and restart everything to make it work, and it's just not worth it, to be honest. We'll just do without cam this evening. One of these days I'll remember I just need to do a full reboot of this machine before I start the stream. Getting up to the speed limit there, so we need to cool it just a bit. We took rather too long on that shunt, so we're going to get hit by a negative score when we get to... why is the ETA going up so fast? Wow. Really? In that case, let's just try that. I'll try switching it back on again then. Boom. Oh, I am here. Well done, Ricky. Good man. What cab do we want? Let's go for the GP38. There you go. We've got a cab. Not quite sure what that stuff is over on the side of the camera, but hey, I'm back! Now the throttle's not responding because I'm trying to type A and D into OBS. Yay! One of these days I'm going to press the wrong key and switch the stream off by accident when I'm trying to drive the train. I can see it coming. I have to say, I've not actually driven on this part of the route before. Hey there, Beast Boulder. On Hockey Player, welcome. This makes a nice change, actually, driving on this section of the route. Okay, so the normal section is just up there, but... Oh wow, how did we get positive points there? It's obviously very generous. Probably means the late penalty's been switched off. Which makes a lot of sense, actually. So we're carrying these loaded wagons back now. Hey there, Jawman, Hockey Player, Taff the Railman and Beast Boulder, welcome to the channel this evening. These cars need to be dropped off at Oak Point Yard Track 3. So we're currently in restricting, that's what the bottom one means, which means 15 miles per hour speed limit, but we're in a 15 mile per hour track speed anyway. This is a 15 miles per hour speed limit as well. Cheers, young Ruben. So if you've just joined us, we're just having a quick look at the CSX Genset, which was released today on Steam. It's a switcher for the American railroads in CSX livery. Scenarios for it come on the New York-New Haven route. Very smart it is too. It's quite a unique loco, I was saying earlier on, because it's got these 3 separate engines in it, and it fires them up as it needs them. So at the moment we're only running on 1 engine, which actually makes it incredibly efficient as for terms of emissions. Which means it can actually run switching operations where normal, given the desire to go green these days, they actually can't run them a lot now. Certainly some of the newer locos. So this breed of loco, the Genset, was devised to allow the continued operation of the switchers. That's it. Oak Point Yard 3 is just coming up ahead of us. Good evening, Gary, LOL 2704, and Callum. Well, it means that you can see out the back. Look, if you stand up, you can sort of see a bit more out the back of what's going on than you would normally. So we just get these wagons into Oak Point Yard number 3. While we're driving, let's just have another bit of a look at this loco before we finish the scenario. Got to blow the horn a bit, even if it's illegal usage. Right, we're nearly here. Pretty much all in the siding now. Right, let's put the brakes on. Good evening, Rob Allen. There you go. Lovely detail on it. Right, that's all for now. We got 805. Woohoo! So I got a silver. That little bit of overspeeding in the beginning was well, ruined the score for us, but never mind. So that was a quick look at the new Genset. That's just been released on Steam, and you can pick that one up today. It's CSX livery. It comes with scenarios for the New York-New Haven route, and its primary use is as a switcher or short haul. Right, so I think it's giveaway time, isn't it? Let's think about giveaway. I've even got a new look. Look at this. I've even got a new what's it? A slide. Let's turn the game down a little bit because that's making too much noise. Right.